Um, might seem like quite a cliche answer, but actually my parents inspired me a lot in life, which I've only started to appreciate now. Um, it's just, again, all the sacrifice that they make just for you. And then obviously when you're younger, not only they make the sacrifice, but you got someone who doesn't appreciate it. And then you still got to go in day out, day in, day out. Also, actually, for me, I play a lot of tennis. Um, hence the tennis. They had these professional athletes who come back again. Now we're actually entering an era where we've got all these greats like Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, and Murray all getting towards the end of their career, where they still want to play, they still want to go out there, but obviously then you've got the body limiting you, and you've got to go out there day in, day out, and still persist. That's very admirable. So that's got to be it. I'd hire some good consultants to tell me what to do, because how am I meant to know what to do? But good question. Gave me half my money, half of his money. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll come back to that later. But I definitely, the main thing would be hiring other people who I think are qualified to answer that question. Instagram. Because I never really grew up on Twitter. I've never really used it. I use it occasionally. Was it Instagram, Facebook, was it?
Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter.
Yeah, Facebook as well. I haven't really done much Facebook. Um, been on Facebook very much. Maybe for a school presentation or two. It's good for buying and selling bikes. I can tell you that. Apart from that, Instagram, probably. I mean, it's the one I spend most time on, but it's also the one I regret the most because, I mean, again, cliche. You end up scrolling through it for hours without really learning much. At least TikTok, actually. My girlfriend likes to use TikTok a lot. She gets a lot of cooking there, a lot of interesting facts, which I don't get as much of on Instagram. But that's also personal feed, not just. Start playing more tennis now. Um, Apart from that, not really sure. I wouldn't tell him to save money because it's going to go down in value pretty quick. Also, it's worth much less to you. It's worth much more to you when you're younger. You know, 50 quid when you're 10 is worth a lot more 50 quid when you're 15. So none of that. Full time. I can go into animated shows. All right. Another thing my girlfriend got me into. Actually, I watched this as number one, Avatar, not the Legend of Korra, just the Avatar first one. Something I watched as a kid, something I rewatched with my girlfriend later. It's great because it's got some moral lessons in there, as all cartoons do, and animations. Um, Attack on Titans, really like emotional. Like it's just so powerful. You know, they really know how to pick a bone with you, how to really make you feel something. It's almost like it's the one benefit that I found to animations as opposed to real movies. In animations, you can make the facial expressions anything you want. It can be as extreme as you like. Obviously, in humans, you're limited to human things. As for third, on top of those two, top two. That's it. About 350, 400 pounds, mostly in the shoes and the jeans. This wouldn't have been much. house music. I enjoy the beat. It's just something I like cycling a lot. It's something to keep you going. Keep you going. Okay. Well, my mom's Polish, so I've grown up speaking Polish. So, dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. The classic is jak się masz. Think of something to say later. I've started learning Russian. Yes, I've started learning Russian as I've met my girlfriend. Something to say. Мне нравится это еду. И по-польску, мне нравится это еду. Очень вкусный. As for Polish, I've actually I've learned French for most of my life, but I couldn't really tell you a sentence because I haven't spoken it in 3 years. And it's one of these what's the word? Something I've got to pick with the English education system is the fact I've spoken French for 14 years there, and I got top grade, and I couldn't go to France and order a baguette. It's just what they decide to teach you. But I'm sure you'd pick it up. We'd pick it up as you go there. Mercury, Earth, Mars, Venus, Pluto, Mars, Uranus, if Pluto we're counting. And yeah, can't think of any others. And I walk 500 more. All right. Dogs, definitely. You feel, actually, it's true for both. I was going to say because you feel like dogs have their own personality, but cats definitely have that as well. But dogs, I mean, yeah, it's like, where else can you get this unconditional love? You won't get that from humans every day. You don't get from cats every day either. So I gotta say dogs. Always there for you. Well, my childhood crush was Christian Stewart, so I'd have to say that's number one. Most beautiful, Beyonce as well. Someone I used to, when I was younger, I used to like a lot. Top 3 beautiful past and present. I'm trying to think of a past. Always too. Can't think of a third. Sorry. Hopefully either doing a PhD in chemistry, in some field of chemistry I don't know yet, or starting to think about how to make my own business, how to start up something for myself. That would be very cool. Or traveling, frankly. Actually, hopefully mixing the two. If I could travel and start a business out of that, or get inspiration out of business for that, that would be great. Actually, I don't know the name of this movie, but I watched it probably 6-7 years ago, and it was about a autistic boy who was in a troubled. Basically, mum and dad were either alcoholics or drug addicts. And it was how this boy with, sorry, not autistic, he had Down syndrome. And it's how he struggled with that, how he had to see this. I could not, I've been trying to remember the name of the film for a long time, and I can't. But if anyone out there knows what I'm talking about, or has any ideas, it'd be much appreciated. I like to think 7. I've got some things going for myself, but there's also many drawbacks, which I've been working on for a while, which I'm not going to discuss here for sure. A burner phone. I haven't. I could have had one for recording videos or time-lapsing something, but no. No, I haven't. How do I word it? Sometimes appreciation for what others do for you. Sometimes I can just I can appreciate it, but not really get down, really, really appreciate it. And I feel like one day you're just gonna get to the point where you can't really thank them for it, and then it's gone. Reading books. I like to read a lot just to gain information. I guess documentaries can do that, but I don't know. You seem to forget movies much quicker than you forget books. Good book. Very limited. I wanted to actually something I wanted to improve because I thought, what if this is the next big bandwagon? I'm here sat, working my part-time job, making a couple $100 a week, when someone's making a couple grand just by putting some money there. And actually, I thought that about 3 months ago. I thought I'll start putting some time into it. Turns out, if I did put loads of money into it, it would have all been gone by now. So, good job for me being lazy and not pursuing that passion, I guess.
Tell me about it.
80s, I think. There was a lot of new, new ideas, new cultures, I guess, new culture, growth. People express themselves a lot. I thought that would have been nice to see. It would have been nice to experience that movement where you grew up, everything being more, subdued, I guess. Oh yeah, that would have been quite an exciting time to be around. I would say my impressions aren't very good, so I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Yeah, I think haven't we all? Don't Stop Me Now by, actually, I'd say Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, but I've had personally more better songs, which I don't think are better songs, but which just happened to hit home more to me at the time. Actually, U2, what's the name of the song? It was a song by U2, which was the only song I had on my phone for 6 months, and this was the song I had on repeat in my ears and in ears. At first you get tired of it, and then obviously you learn to love it. If I remember the name, I'll say it. Impulsive, I guess charismatic, and quite extreme. Everything I do has to be over the top.